drink, be merry, enjoy. That is not the aim of human life. Self-realization, or realizing our perfect eternal spiritual identity and body, is the real aim. Everything in Vedic culture is planned according to the directions of the esoteric teaching with that aim, because once you become implicated in sense gratification, it is very difficult to withdraw the senses by yogic methods. The practice of real mystic yoga is almost impossible in this age. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Hare-nama, Hare-nama, Hare-nama eva kevalam. Kalo nastyeva, 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 gatiranyata. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is to chant the holy name of the Lord, chant the holy name of the Lord, chant the holy name of the Lord. There is no other way by jnana, there is no other way by karma, and there is no other way by yoga. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila 17:21. So, for a Vaishnava, a devotee who practices the esoteric teaching, these poisonous snakes of the senses are just like snakes with broken fangs. They automatically attain sense control without separate endeavor. That is the power of the holy name of the Lord. For example, we can easily control the tongue if it is engaged only in chanting the Maha Mantra or Dvadasakshara mantra, and eating only Krishna Prasadam, pure vegetarian food offered to the Lord with love and devotion. There is no need for a mystic yoga process, because the whole thing is done by the power of the holy name, and one who does this automatically becomes a perfect yogi. For a bhakta, there is no trouble with the senses, because a bhakta knows how to engage each and every sense in the service of the Lord. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam, tat paratvena nirmilam, hrishikena hrishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. Bhakti, or devotional service, means engaging all our senses in the service of the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the master of all the senses. When the spirit soul renders service unto the Supreme, there are two side effects. One is freed from all material designations, and one's senses are purified simply by being employed in the service of the Lord. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.1.12. That is bhakti. Hrishika means the senses. When the senses are engaged only for the service of Krishna, Hrishikesh, then there is no need to practice a separate yoga process to control the senses. Automatically, the senses are locked up in the service of Krishna, Hrishikesh, the master of the senses. They have no other engagement. That is the highest state of yoga, samadhi. Therefore, Krishna says, Yogi nam api sarvesham, mad gatein nat tarantamana, shradhavan bhajate yomam, same yuktatamo mataha. Of all yogis, the one with great faith who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself, and renders transcendental loving service to me, is the most intimately united with me in yoga, and is the highest of all. That is my opinion. Bhagavad-gita 6:47. Therefore, this chanting of the Dvadasakshara mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, if we simply chant and hear it with great attention and devotion, we automatically become a first-class yogi. So this chanting is the yoga process for the Kali Yuga. Just like Krishna wants Arjuna to understand that, why are you indulging in this weakness of mind? You are under my protection. I am ordering you to fight. So why are you hesitating? That was in the previous Yuga, and Krishna was the incarnation for that age. In Kali Yuga, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the incarnation. So just like Krishna was encouraging Arjuna to do his duty in the Bhagavad-gita, similarly, Lord Chaitanya is saying, why are you hesitating, trying so many different impractical forms of self-realization? Simply chant the holy name of the Lord and attain the highest liberation. This is your duty. Why are you hesitating? Stand up and chant. This is the message of the esoteric teaching. So this verse spoken by Lord Chaitanya, this simple verse, is very, very important. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam. Kalau nastyeva, 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 gatiranyata. It means, in this age of Kali, Hare Nama, chant the holy name of the Lord. Now, why does he repeat it 3 times? Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama. Well, one thing is that in Sanskrit, if you repeat an instruction 3 times, it's considered to be conclusive. In other words, this is it. So he repeats 3 times. But there's another meaning. There are 3 stages to chanting the holy name. The offensive stage, the clearing stage, and the perfect stage. So in the beginning, we have to chant in the offensive stage because we don't know how to avoid those offenses. But by this chanting process itself, the offenses are overcome. So we simply keep on chanting this holy name, despite all difficulties, then gradually all of our impurities will be cleansed by the holy name itself. And we will gradually attain the perfect stage of chanting, the offenseless chanting of the holy name. And at that time we realize Kṛṣṇa. So Hare Nama, chanting in the offensive stage. Hare Nama, chanting in the clearing stage, leads to Hare Nama eva kevalam. Eva means certainly. Kevalam means one will attain liberation or release from this material existence. So one will attain realization how? Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam. Chanting, chanting, chanting. Kalau nastyeva. In the age of Kali, there's no other way. And he also repeats that 3 times. Nastyeva, nastyeva, nastyeva. So again, it's the form of a conclusive instruction. And it also implies the 3 different ways of traditional self-realization. Jnana means knowledge. So the Mayavadis try to attain liberation by a process of knowledge or a philosophical process called neti. Not this, not that. In other words, everything I perceive in my senses, in my mind, in my heart, and so forth, this is not real. This is not it. Only the Brahman is it. And then they try to merge into the Brahman. But as we explained, this is like spiritual suicide. Why would anybody want to do this? Similarly, the karmis, they're trying to attain elevation to the heavenly planets. But even if they attain it, which is very difficult in this age, but even if they do, this is only temporary, and they can only stay there for a certain amount of time. Then they have to come back to this material world, this earthly planet. And there is no way by yoga, because yoga involves sense control, and controlling the senses in Kali Yuga is a joke. It's very, very difficult, even at the best of times. And Kali Yuga is the worst of times, so there's really no way to attain self-realization by that method. That's just a phony business, especially in Kali Yuga. But by simply chanting the holy name of the Lord, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, we can surely attain self-realization and regain our perfect bodies. We hope you've enjoyed this edition of My Perfect Body. This is David Hughes, your host, reminding you to visit us on the web at esotericteaching.org, where you can purchase the complete Esoteric Teaching Introductory Seminar DVD and many CDs of transcendental music and mantras.